Hello beautiful people, welcome back to a new video. This video is going to be a little bit different than my other videos. I've only been doing like just everyday vlogs, but I want to start doing some more book videos. So I've literally loved reading for as long as I can remember. Just as a little girl, I've always loved reading, and I still do. I definitely have not been reading as much like in the last couple years, especially since working full-time. It's not been like my biggest priority. Last year I read 27 books, which for some people that might be a lot. For me, that's not really a lot. Especially in high school, I read like 70 books a year, and then after that like 50. Even that, I was kind of like, that's not that much, but that was okay. And then it slowly went to like 30 and less. But this year, I've just been getting back into it. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers that talk about books, which has just really been really fun and has brought me in the mood to read. So in January, I read 10 books, which I think was a good number. So yeah, I'm gonna do like a wrap up of those books as well to talk about them and to share what I thought about them. And yeah, I just really like it. It makes me happy reading, so I thought, why not just talk about it as well on YouTube? And I can make like book videos as well when I'm not really vlogging, because for example in January I really didn't do anything except for read. So I don't know, then it's not as fun to like make a video of it, like make a vlog. Except if I'm doing a reading vlog, then I can't do that. So I can do like a combination. So I will still be vlogging normally as well, but I will also be making special videos like just for books. So yeah, for people that don't like books, just wait for my normal vlogs. I will be vlogging again soon. But if you do like books, then definitely stay here because today is exciting, because I am going to do a little reading vlog. My like most anticipated release of this year is already here, and that is House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J Maas. I already started reading it because I got it yesterday and I just couldn't resist. I've already started reading it, but yes, I'm like so excited for this. This is the third Crescent City book by Sarah J Maas. Sarah J Maas is one of my favorite authors. I just love fantasy, and the way that she writes it, I don't know, Throne of Glass, like those books, they are just so good. Like the way she like mapped out that plot, you can just tell she knew what she was gonna write from the start, and it's just great. And yeah, just with her writing, I feel like it's just so easy to read, and it just keeps I just always want to keep going. I want to know what's going to happen. And so even though her books are freakishly long, this book is 900 pages, like almost 900 pages, I always read them quite quick because I just want to keep going and it's easy to read them. And yeah, it's about fairies. Basically it's fae, but I think if you don't know what fae are, then fairies might be a little bit more like understandable. But yes, lots of other magical creatures. And this book especially, like the last book that I read was like House of Sky and Breath. It's the book before this. I gave that book 5 stars. Just the ending, I don't think I've ever been as like shocked at an ending, or like as excited and shocked at an ending before in my life. And I think just purely because of that, I rated it 5 out of 5 stars. So I've just been so excited to read this. And yeah, it's great. As prep for this, for me reading this book, I didn't want to reread both of the Crescent City books again, just because they're so long. So I watched like these 2 videos by Carrie Can Read. She literally just talks about the whole plot in both of those books. Like the book, like those videos are like 3 hours long, but they're great. They made me even more excited to read the book. So go check those out if you're interested. And yes, so I'm reading. I've already started reading. I'm like 130 pages in, and I'm enjoying it so far. Like, I don't know, like it's just so fun. It's just so fun to be with all the characters again. The only thing that's kind of annoying me right now is that because there's so many characters, she like jumps in between the characters and where they are like really often. So you'll like have like a couple pages and then you go to somebody else's character and I don't know, it makes it a little bit harder for me to get into. She does that usually. I feel like Cassandra Clare, who wrote the Mortal Instruments, she does that too. You just kind of switch between people like quite a lot, which I get, but it's also a little bit annoying for me like to get really into it, because sometimes I'm really into a scene and then it just stops and we go to someone else and I'm like, this is just not what I want right now. But other than that, I am enjoying it so far, so we'll see how it goes. I don't even know what is going on right now. I've been reading House of Flame and Shadow ever since like I was done with work. I was enjoying it and now I just don't even know what is going on. I'm frustrated. I don't know. I'm gonna see like how the rest of the story goes, but the characters are frustrating me. That's all. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Yes, I am frustrated. And there's the thing that was happening is just different than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know. Yeah. I'm at part 2 now. We'll see how it goes. And yeah. So it has been a couple days since I last vlogged. It's because I've been kind of busy. So like Friday and yesterday was Saturday, I was out having some drinks with friends, and yesterday I went out, so I haven't had time to read, so there wasn't much to vlog for this reading vlog. So yeah, today I am back reading. I am a pretty big chunk through. I'm at page 558 right now, so I still have like 300 pages to go, I think. So, you know, it's going pretty well. I'm enjoying it. I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about it yet. It's all right. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. I want to figure out how it's going to end, but at the same time, it's kind of, I don't know. I feel a little bit disconnected from the characters, I think. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm enjoying it though. I want to like read a big chunk of it today, maybe all of it. We'll see. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the day. It's just gonna be reading. I finished House of Flame and Shadow a couple days ago, but I still have to actually talk about it and like say what I think and stuff, so that's what we're gonna do now. Well, I liked it. was it everything I wanted it to be? No, it really wasn't. And I don't know, I guess I was really excited about it, but I do think there was a little bit of something in my mind that was just like, I don't know if it's going to live up to my expectations. So I was kind of ready for it. It started out really fun, and then I just got annoyed at some of the things that were happening. I don't know, I just felt like a certain disconnect to some of the characters, and there's so many characters and you switch between point of views like so often during one chapter. There's like one page about one character and then we go to the next one, which can just feel a little bit all over the place, and I don't know, it made it a little bit harder as well for me to really care about the characters, just because there was a lot going on, but at the same time there wasn't that much going on. I don't know how to explain it, but the ending was great. I feel like Sarah J Maas is always just so good at finishing books off, at wrapping it all up. Like the final like 200 pages were so good to me. Like I don't know, I always just fly through it and I just always enjoy it. So yeah, overall it was still a good book. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. And that's like that's definitely a good rating. It's just that I love Sarah J Maas, her books, especially Throne of Glass. But this series is just like my least favorite, I think, that she has written. It gets a little bit messy, I think, and like I feel like the main character as well just wasn't my favorite. And yeah, you know, it was still fun. I still like it. It's just that with Sarah J Maas, I just have like expectations up to there. And now it's just still just a good book, but it's just not like her other books. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah, that was it. I think I'll go into a little bit of a spoiler section right now. So for people that have read the book and want to know a little bit more in detail about what I thought, you can keep watching. If you haven't read the book, please stop watching now. I'll put like a timestamp, but yeah. For now, if you haven't read the book and you don't want to get spoiled, please stop watching, because I'm going to talk about spoilers right now. So yeah, basically, like I said, it started out really pretty fun. Like I loved seeing Bryce with like the ACOTAR characters. I loved seeing them together. And it started out like it was going to be a big thing. Like, you know, when she was stuck in the cave and she was talking to Rhysand and Nesta and stuff, I was like, okay, I feel like this is gonna actually be really cool. And then it was just her walking around some caves with Nesta, and I was just like, I just didn't understand why the only person, okay, Azriel as well, of course, but it was mostly just Nesta that we got in this book, and I just didn't understand, because we got a whole, how many pages, 700-page book or something about Nesta already. And I mean, I like her. I do like her. Like after A Court of Silver Flames, I do actually like her, but I really did not understand why we needed more of her in this book. Like this epic collaboration, this epic crossover between worlds, and we only see Nesta. Like I just didn't get it. I just didn't get it. And then when Bryce left, I was so mad at her when she just let out the Asteri for herself. I was just like, girl, you're putting all these people in danger. Luckily we killed her like really quickly, but that annoyed me. So like that whole thing was only one part of the book. Like I was so excited after House of Sky and Breath. I was so excited for this happening. And then after part 1, I was like, there's no way she's going back already. There's no way this is all we get. But that was all we got. We like saw Nesta a couple more times, but I don't care about Nesta, okay? I don't. So yeah, that was just so disappointing to me. That was so disappointing. That was really just not what I wanted. After that, I don't even know everything that happened. Like I don't know. A lot happens, like I said, but also I feel like not that much happens. I think it was cool that there was a lot of female empowerment going on. That was nice. But yeah, I just really didn't care about a lot of the characters still. And I did like Rune and the Hind. I like that she had sons. Like I thought that was really cute. So that was cool. I just didn't really like Bryce and Hunt. Were kind of annoying me a little bit. Didn't really care too much about them. But like I said, the final battle was awesome. I loved it. I love the final battle. I love how Sarah J Maas does that, where she just like has like the right balance of it being really like of our characters being awesome and badass, but it's still not being too easy for them to defeat the Asteri. Like, I think that balance, she just has that down. Like, it's just like this hard moment, and then boom, the Hind has like amazing fire powers, and the fire sprites come, and all of that. That was awesome. I love that. I love that. I loved how Bryce, you know, opened the black hole, and then everyone's there to like, oh, I liked as well that Shahar like helped Hunt to save her, and that everyone kept open like the black hole for her to come back into it. Like, that was great. That was heartwarming. Like, I felt that, you know. I was like, oh. So yeah, that scene I think was really cool. I think they did it really well, defeating the Asteri. Awesome. So that was really good. I'm a little bit confused because I feel like we're not actually done with these characters yet, which I just don't really understand why we need even more time with these characters. But I feel like there's definitely a couple scenes that were left open-ended. Like, very obvious one was Therion, who just ran into Ariadne when he was like trying to find his wife, Sathya. You know, he just randomly ran into Ariadne, and then that was the end. That was the last that we saw of them. And so obviously there's going to be more about that, because there's still something going on with that. Which, I mean, I liked. I mean, I don't know, Therion is a little bit stupid, but I do still like him. He's like a little bit of a lust puppy, I think. But I do think him and Sathya could have like a nice thing going on. But do I really care about it? Not so much. So I don't know if anything else, if there's like a whole book that's gonna be about that, I don't know if I'm gonna read it. But okay, let's be honest, I will read it because it's Sarah J Maas. But you know, I don't understand why it's necessary. And then also with Ethan, there was like this scene when they took the antidote, and he like gave it to the wolves, and then he was talking about Perry, like the Omega, and that at first he smelled something really powerful on her, and then after that he didn't smell it anymore at all, and it smelled like she didn't take the antidote or something. And he said that like 4 times. He said like, something's weird about her scent, something's weird about it. At first I thought it was like an imposter, and I thought like something bad was gonna happen with that, but nothing happened, so that's good. But yeah, that happened, and like obviously he's like falling in love with her right now, so there's some things happening with that too, but I don't know what. So I guess we'll see what she does. I think if there's more books coming from Crescent City, I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon. I feel like we're gonna go somewhere else for a bit. I feel like we're gonna go back to ACOTAR for now, which is fine. Overall, I liked House of Flame and Shadow. I really hoped it was gonna be more than what it was, but at the same time, with like how the rest of the series was, I could have expected it. I do still love House of Sky and Breath. Like the end of that book, I will just never forget how that made me feel, because that was just amazing. So that book I really, really loved. And yeah, now it's the end, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay to move on from it. And I'm excited to see what else Sarah J Maas has in store. And with that, it's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like this style of video. I hope there's some book lovers out there that will enjoy this. And yes, that is the end. And I will see you again in my next video. Bye.